Hey guys, my name is Chelsea. I work over at Walser, Polar, Chevrolet in White Bear Lake, right off of 61. We're known for the big white bear in our front parking lot, of course. I wanted to go over our all-new 2023 Chevy Equinox. This is a premier model, and I wanted to just kind of jump right in and start going over some of the features in this vehicle. What's new, what's the same, maybe what's changed from yours. So starting in the front here, we, in the new year, 2023, refreshed the front end a little bit. You'll probably notice the headlights have a little bit of a different look. You have chrome going all the way to the back of the headlights. That's one thing that we changed. The remainder of the car has stayed pretty similar otherwise, so it should feel like it's at home for you. One thing I wanted to mention about this specific vehicle is it is in our sterling gray metallic, which is a new color for Chevy this year. I'm gonna pop open the hood. We'll go over some features underneath the hood so you can get an idea of what's in the car. So in any Equinox, although this is a Premier, you have a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. You get great gas mileage. Average is right around 25, 26, but you can get anywhere from 24 to 30. Now that we went over the fact that this Equinox has a 1.5 turbocharged engine, I wanted to kind of walk around and show you a few features. You can see that this vehicle has blind spot monitors on both sides of the mirrors. So when someone gets in your blind spot, either back here or in the front, with little sensors, those are going to turn orange. Popping the door open, the first thing I noticed, with it being the Premier model, you have some additional chrome. You also have keyless entry on the front two doors. Plenty of space in the back seats here. Even though it is a crossover SUV, you still have plenty of room. Walking around to the back here, something that I really appreciate about the Equinox is we have plenty of cargo space. We also have a hands-free power up, power down tailgate. And back here in the trunk, there's levers to lay down both sides of the seats. So this can be completely turned into all open cargo space. Lifting up the floor back here, looks like it's a floor, it's not. You can lift this area up here and almost kind of wedge it into a perfect area. Obviously your hands are full, you don't want to be holding this up too. Below the main floor is some additional cargo space. Below that additional cargo space is your full spare tire, jack, all of those basic necessities. Button here to close down that tailgate. Something that's new also in the 2023 Chevy Equinox is they did redesign the taillights a little bit, and they also put a cutout here for a plastic bezel. That is so that you can put in a towing hitch if you wanted to. Something I didn't mention on the other side, but I think that you'll definitely appreciate, is you have heated rear seats as well. So the L-port seats in the back seats are heated as well in the Premier model of the Equinoxes. And something I wanted to touch base on before we hop in, because this is the Premier Equinox, you get some upgraded rims. They're 19-inch aluminum rims, and they also have a little bit of black accents just to keep it that sporty look. Kind of goes with the Premier look as well. Alrighty, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop inside now. We're gonna take a closer look at all the technology and some of the new upgrades that the 2023 Equinox Premier has. Well, now that we're in the new Chevy Equinox Premier, I wanted to kind of go over some of the main interior features and also point out some of my favorites that are new for this year. So standard features in a Premier Equinox are going to be things like heated seats, cooled seats, dual climate controls. You got all your climate settings here otherwise. A nice feature that they put in the 23 Equinoxes is the button to turn on and off the auto stop feature. A lot of customers aren't super crazy about that option, but now you do have the option to turn it on and off. Your flashers as usual. Now, one of the main features that I really appreciate about the 23 Equinox is your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, if you have a 2018 or newer for Chevy, is wireless. So I have my phone connected Bluetooth. You can see it's not plugged in here. I've connected it up for Bluetooth, and my Apple CarPlay is now wireless. You have all of your phone calls, text messages, Google Maps, Apple Maps, Spotify, Pandora, and a few other apps. Apparently Chevy thinks that my Panera app is important, the My Chevrolet app. And much more. You still can connect for just regular Bluetooth if you wanted to. Phone calls you can still make through here. When you're connected for Bluetooth with the Apple CarPlay, it will translate to Apple CarPlay first. You do still have built-in navigation in the Premier Equinox. Through your OnStar services, you get a free Wi-Fi hotspot trial, which you can use in the vehicle and have an OnStar subscription for. Something that I really love about the Premier Equinoxes is all of your camera and safety packages. So built into the front of the windshield is a little sensor, as well as all around the car, front bumpers, back bumpers, and with those you have what's called the camera feature. This offers you 360 bird's eye camera view of the front, of the back, of the sides, pretty much every single view you could ask for. Overhead hitch view. Every time you put your car in drive, your front camera pops up. Every time you put your car in reverse, your rear camera pops up. You can see all your different camera views. That's kind of the main things that I think are the most important on your touchscreen itself. On the backs of your steering wheels, you have buttons to turn up and down the volume on the right side, and on the left side, you have buttons to turn the channel. On the front here, you have buttons to scroll through your infotainment dashboard. Something else that they do in the Premier Equinox is they put a little speed sign, so every time you pass a speed sign, the vehicle with the sensors, it's going to project that speed limit sign onto the dash here. You also have on the Premier Equinox a heated steering wheel, lane keeping assist, lane departure warning, and that comes with your blind spot monitoring systems as well. And then your basic cruise control and forward collision alert. Up here you can see that there's a little hole. When the forward collision alert kicks in, if someone slams on the brakes in front of you, that little hole is going to flash red indicator lights just to try to catch your attention. This button here also adjusts the gap distance for adaptive cruise control, which this Equinox is equipped with. Every time you set your cruise control, the vehicle will slow down and speed up with the vehicle in front of you. On the door here, you have your basic locks, as well as on your passenger door over there. Mirror adjusters, windows. Down here, it's kind of hidden. You have memory seating, button to open up and close the tailgate. We also have Bose premium sound in this Equinox. You have premium leather with premium stitching. Like I stated, one of my favorite features that the 2023 Chevy Equinox Premier has, this is all brand new, is automatic parking assist. Now what you do is you would push this button to activate it, and what it will do is it will detect parallel parking or perpendicular. We know it as 90-degree parking spaces on the right or the left side. I would select parallel parking if it's a parallel parking spot on the right side, and then I would select the right, and as I'm driving, it's going to detect, it's going to tell me to stop. And then it will start to give me cues on what to do next. Put the car in reverse. The steering wheel will automatically turn. You still have to do all the braking, but the vehicle will do the gassing, the accelerating, those kinds of features. It's a really nice feature, especially if you're in a tight spot and you're not the best at parallel parking, or you're just kind of getting used to it or getting the hang of it. Another thing I love about the 2023 Chevy Equinox, this vehicle is all-wheel drive, and we have a button right here to activate and deactivate the all-wheel drive. I mentioned that my vehicle is equipped with wireless Apple CarPlay. It is also equipped with wireless charging, so you can continuously do your Apple CarPlay while also charging your phone. But there are several charging ports. There's 2 in here, there's more down here, there's more in the back. So there's never going to be a time where you're going to be without your phone charge. In this Equinox, we're also equipped with a full panoramic sunroof. And you do also have a completely power open and closed sunshade as well. Universal garage, and of course your sunglass holder. Thanks again guys for taking the time to watch our video of the 2023 Chevrolet Equinox. Again, my name is Chelsea. I work at Walser, Polar, Chevrolet in White Bear Lake right off of 61. Or you can find us online at walserpolarchevrolet.com. Again, my name is Chelsea. Feel free to stop out anytime and check us out.